1 season with Phoenix, before that 2 with Utah, and 6 with Minnesota to start out his career. Mavericks control the opening tip, and a big trade that involved Houston and Atlanta and Denver. Nice. Give and go, Luka and Powell, and score with a foul for Doncic. Usually that's going the other way, but it's Powell, the passer. And the reason being is that's to prevent teams having to cross paths with one another en route to going to the locker room in terms of safety precautions. Drive, score, Luka. After shooting 27% the first 2 years, Okogie just made 1. Powell left free for 3 with 7 on the shot clock, and that's on the money.
Between he and Josh Richardson, this team is not going to give up a lot of easy baskets.
Richardson in the paint.
He's fit well
to finish up his rehab from the meniscus surgery that he had in early October. Backing down Layman, and Luka with a strong move, just overpowered Layman to get deep into the paint. Went right to the chest and just out-muscled Layman. Rubio went inside and a deep paint catch for Town.
He's keeping up with the time.
Yes, he is.
You know, everybody is shooting threes. Nice attack by Luka again.
And follows in his own miss.
Yeah, he did. And thought he got fouled that time.
Draft pick. We know what he did at Texas Tech. Juancho Hernan-Gomez is in the game, and Edwards drops in a three-pointer.
You can always do your foul strategy a little differently in a preseason game.
Euro stepping to the basket. Layman. Jared Culver gives it up. And a 3 for Towns is good. And that is Minnesota going in front for the first time since 2-0.
He's good. The 3 was good. This guy is so gifted. Nice ball movement.
Yes, it was. And it results in a Maxi Kleber corner 3.
Hot potato.
His right hand like something happened on the way to that basket. Jammed a finger or something. Challenges Edwards, but an open offensive glass for Karl Anthony Towns.
You said it before you finished.
So. You guys, yeah. Now, the rules of Jeopardy are, Skin, you have to wait for the question to be done.
I'm sorry, who is Dominique Wilkins?
He was honest. Can't do that.
Tonight's game on Fox Sports Southwest, and also being cleared for Minnesota Timberwolves fans on Fox Sports North. So we welcome you to our telecast tonight. Burke with 5 on the shot clock. Got the ball back from Kleber. He drives and found James Johnson. Touch pass out to Kleber. Hello. Move the ball along in a deep shot clock situation.
I like that as well, Mark. They didn't panic with the shot clock going low. They kept their poise. Look what I found.
Yeah. He averaged over 4 assists a game last year.
Yeah. He's all around great.
Luka over to Richardson. Late clock. Richardson on the money.
He got so many open shots until I couldn't be hesitant.
You're loving that, huh?
Oh, absolutely.
Okogie for 3.
He shot it well this evening.
Yes, he has.
He's going to kind of dedicate this season to his family because that's a lot to endeavor and go through, Mark.
3-pointers made by Richardson. Got 3 fouls in the first half. Just committed the turnover. And there is Rubio. Yeah. Nice leave.
He's that kind of a guy right there. LeBron James had an 0 for quarter, the first quarter. So it's just... guys aren't robots. They're not machines. They got to get in a flow. That's a basket. The number 1 guy, and Luka goes out. It gives you more opportunity. It builds your confidence. And to Skin's point, he hasn't looked back since. He's been outstanding.
And speaking of building confidence,
might have gone off Max's shorts there, too.
Stripped by Josh Okogie. Good defense against Luka.
That was great defense, Mark.
And a pass up ahead to Anthony Edwards for the transition dunk. And those last 2 by Maxey put him in front. Edwards looking to tie, denied by Kleber.
That's not knowing the personnel of your opponent.
And then a quick 3 is put up and hits by Finney-Smith. Both teams have had their runs here in the second quarter of the game. Right now, Mavs in front, looking to extend it, and they do. Great drive and fancy finish by Luka. Luka has 15, so he's right there behind Hardaway in terms of your top 2 scorers for Dallas, as Richardson scores on a spinorama shot in the paint. Quiet 10 put on the board by Richardson tonight, and there is Layman going to the hole and flushing.
The one thing that hadn't been as solid as the defensive side of the ball. Minnesota did come in scoring a lot of points. Great finish by Powell inside. Smart cut by Powell.
Played 22 minutes in the game on Monday. And Towns in the blow-by goes right past Powell, takes it to the basket. Now Rubio clears out to give Towns room to work. Here comes the double. Towns split it, got the ball back, jump hook, rolls in.
He had 5 dudes around him.
5 dudes, Skin.
Return rate was 44% in the regular season, 40% in the playoffs.
That's nice.
And it's a very nice finish. Smooth drive.
Which Doria is very effective with. Not so much off the bounce. Rubio looking at the basket a little bit more in the third quarter.
Hardaway around a Powell screen. Hardaway rises and hits from the top of the key. Long three was in the thought process for Luka, but he has a lane to drive and scores.
Be interesting to see if he just falls in love with the perimeter early in his career.
5 minutes to play, third quarter. Cut to the basket. Finishing foul. Hardaway stolen by Jarrett Culver. Culver up ahead. Edwards runs the floor, slams it.
That was great defense.
Understood why Kleba hadn't heard of it, but Jalen was like, but Mark has no excuse for not having heard of Mike and Ice.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's no question. It is certainly a thing.
A lot of stories about community service. Put a little bit up from it on Twitter yesterday. I wish that, I think MFLs know what a team full of great guys this is.
Utilize his body to keep defenders at bay when they're behind him. So good at that.
That was one of Harp's stick-em shots right there, the way that bounced and hung up on the rim.
Yeah, it certainly did.
That was definitely clear. For 3, Malik Beasley on the money. Got Edwards ready to throw the ball and bounce here for Minnesota with 7:38 left to play in the game.
Mavericks playing a little zone, well, matchup zone more than anything. Nice backdoor cut by Culver.
Anthony Edwards is aware of the popular 80s, 90s actor Anthony Edwards. You think you've seen any of his work?
I do not. Putback slam, Cauley Stein.
You were talking about the bubble, Mark. He turned the bubble out. Along with Luka and KP and Dame Lillard and all those guys.
It was great.
Which led me to ask you a question, Follow last week, as to whether or not it's easier to play.
Pick of the second round after a year at Stanford. He missed the layup. McDaniels, a late first round pick. The drive and the pass to Naz Reid. Tie game.
Perry, Hay, Green, all those young kids.
Gonna go to the veteran on the floor. Boban, quick move to the basket to flush it. Limited minutes, never stop Boban. Reid goes at Boban on the drive and scores on the reverse. The one dude to take it out of bounds. It's into Tyrell Terry. Terry with the drive. He stops, he spins, he shoots, he has it blocked. Reid has it. There will be overtime. Naz Reid missed a 3 late in regulation. He passed up a 3. Gave up the ball to Jarrett Culver, who will take a 3 and hit it.
Wow, that looks good.
Players selected 3 spots apart. McDaniels 28th. And then Terry 31st in the draft in the summer. And the bank shot is good. It's an 8-0 Minnesota run after Boban scored the first basket of overtime. And Boban catches inside and lays it in.
Man, he got hammered in there.
A contact.
So after an 8-0 Minnesota run, 4 straight points by Dallas. Back within 2, but Reid lays it in to stretch the lead out to 2 shots. Left-handed pass by Higgins, cross court. Pass went to Reid from Jared Vanderbilt, and Reid with a nice-looking drive into the paint to lay it in. Inbounds pass, Tyrell Terry right to the basket,
Good
gave
pass.
it up. Wide open 3, Josh Green on the money, 1-point game.
That's great execution.
Yes, it is. Noel's got 3-point range. Let's see if he lets it fly. Not from deep. He came to a jump stop about 3 or 4 feet inside the arc and nails that 2-pointer.
Noel is very poised player.
Tyler Bay looking to throw the ball in bounds.
Give it to
me for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Minnesota. And they're trying to reach Vanderbilt, but they can't. And the game is over.